Welcome back to the channel where we praise the Lord and pass the ammunition. This is your pistol packing pastor, Pastor Pew Pew, and this is another edition of Rev at the Range. Do me a favor, if you would, click that like and that subscribe button if you are new to the channel. We're getting our algorithm up. We have a goal to get to 2,500 followers by the end of this week. And with your help, we can get there as we bring 2A awareness to the masses. So go ahead and smash that like button and that subscribe button. Click the little bell icon, and you will get notification whenever we post new content. All right, let's get into it. You see the box on the table. Today we are doing an unboxing of and as you can see, it's a Smith and Wesson. We are unboxing a 40 caliber, the SD40. Again, Smith and Wesson SD40. This is chambered in 40 caliber Smith and Wesson. There you see what's in the box: your gun lock, your chamber flag, your instruction manual. There is an extra magazine, and these are 14+1, so 14 round magazine, and there is one inside the pistol. So we're going to put this box to the side. Got the extra magazine there, and we have, there she is, the SD40 from Smith and Wesson. SD, of course, is for self-defense, and this firearm was safety checked before the video, but just so that you can see. Put my microphone down. Magazine is clear. Chamber of the pistol is clear. Trigger is in the safe direction. And we're in a safe place. And there you have it. The gun is clear. This is the Smith and Wesson SD40 in flat dark earth with that black nitride finish. The SD, of course, is for self-defense. The SD series comes in either 9mm or 40 caliber. It's Smith and Wesson's budget version. The M&P versions and the Shield, they are more expensive. The MSRP on the SD40 is $399. I actually got a good deal on this and got it at I think it was $299 or right at the $300 price point. We see here again that it is chambered in 9mm. As you can see, it does not have an optics plate. It is not optics ready. But it does have dovetailed rear sights and adjustable front sight, which gives you a pretty good sight picture. There you can see that 3-dot configuration. Also has a 2-slot pick rail if you want to put your lights, your lasers, your bayonets, whatever you want to put on there, you can do that. The sights aren't bad. They aren't terrible. You get a good sight picture here. It is not bad for what you pay. Very nice grip on here. The grips are fairly slim and ergonomic with good grip angle. This grip angle, I think, I also have the Glock 23. The grip angle on the the grip angle on the Smith and Wesson SD40 is, in my opinion, more natural feeling than on the Glock 23. But let me tell you what I don't like. I don't like the trigger at all. Okay, it has great front and rear serrations for you to manipulate the gun easily. They are grippy, and I'll just show you. I'm going to put my mic down. I am having equipment issues, but as you can see, the front and rear serrations are grippy. But watch this trigger. Watch this trigger. Your pulling, and it's a hard pull. It's pulling, it's a hard pull all the way to that brake. And here's your reset. All the way out there, and it's a hard pull to get back. That's probably a 7-pound trigger. What Smith and Wesson said is that this is their self-defense trigger. It is designed to be a little heavier so that it can prevent negligent discharges. However, I think that they could have done a much better job on the trigger. Now I'm going to take this to the range today and get some first shots to see if the trigger in live fire demonstration is as hard as it is dry firing. From what I'm hearing from everybody who owns this firearm, the trigger is as bad as it feels. And let me see if I can. From what I hear from everyone, the trigger is as bad. It performs as bad as it feels. Some quick dimensions. Unloaded, the Smith and Wesson SD40 comes in at 22.6 ounces. It has a width of 1.29 inches, so it is not big or beefy or girthy. Has an overall height of 5.5 inches. So this is something that if you wanted to carry it concealed, you could probably carry this concealed. Smith & Wesson considers this frame size as combat. Again, as I mentioned, it comes with two 14-round steel magazines or aluminum magazines. These are pretty good quality. You get two 14-round mags, so you have good capacity in that 40 caliber Smith & Wesson round, which has a little more power than the 9mm if you're looking for something with a little bit more stopping power than 9mm. I like how it has the texturing here on the index points on the firearm, so where my thumb would go and my finger would go if I'm indexing. I like that. I like the grip texture on the front and rear and sides. It's a very aggressive grip texture. I like that it's not overbearingly heavy. And it's a good looking gun, great grip angle, and from what I hear, it is an accurate shooter. It's just the trigger that is the problem. And so because of that, what I'm going to do after I test fire it to get a point of reference, I went out to Apex and NDZ Performance, and with NDZ Performance, I got these cool red base plates for the magazines that I'm going to swap out the base plates. They are metal base plates to replace the polymer ones that are currently on the magazines. I also went out and got from NDZ Performance the metal guide rod. You'll see why in a moment when we break the SD40 down. And then lastly, what I got here is the Apex trigger enhancement kit. This is the Apex trigger. It is the sear spring. It has the other springs for the housing unit. And what this does is it reduces that pull weight a bit. So it should take about 20% off of that trigger pull weight. It should be a more crisp, clean trigger pull. It also reduces the reset, the travel to reset, so you can get better follow-up shots, and it makes it more compatible from a trigger standpoint to the Glock 23 or the Glock 22 in 40 cal. So let's break this down for a second and see what the internals look like. It has a standard breakdown. You pull back, pull down on the slides, and these are tight. And there it is. There you see your internals. This is the frame. It's typical standard rails. And here you have your slide. guide rod and spring, and this is a polymer guide rod. I got a metal guide rod and spring from NDZ Performance, and here is your barrel. Nice polished feed ramp there. Okay. Put her back together. Now, I've heard mixed reviews. I've heard some people say that the metal guide rod and spring lightened the recoil and it really helped the gun to perform better. I've heard some people say that the metal guide rod and spring caused some malfunctions. They attribute it to the guide rod and spring. It could have been the ammo. I'm going to try it for myself and see what works best for me, which I advise that you would do the same as well. I'm going to do a follow-up on this firearm once I get it to the range, shoot it, see what I want to put on it, and bring it back and show you what I've done, give you a better perspective on how the gun performs, what I think of the performance both before and after the modifications, and we'll talk about it. And I'll try to even get some footage at the range so that you can see for yourself how the gun performs. Until next time, again, this is Pastor Pew Pew here at Rev At The Range. If you have not already done so, please hit that like and subscribe button. That helps our algorithm. It helps us to get views. So again, please share, like this content, click the subscribe button, click that little bell icon so you'll be notified as we post more content, as we bring 2A awareness to the masses. Once again, this has been Rev At The Range. I will see you next time.